One.
You've probably heard from your parents sometime recently that music is being ruined by social media. I, like many of you, have noticed that popular songs have starting to become sounds, that trend. I agree that social media has an influence on pop songs, but this is not a new phenomenon. I'm going to talk about what social media's effect on popular music has been, how radio affected popular music, and how conditions in general shapes the music that gets created. Social media has influenced pop songs recently by mainly making them shorter. According to NPR, hooks are happening sooner and overall length is on average going down. Music historian, or according to Rolling Stone, artists have focused a lot on going viral to market their music. With the main thing causing songs to go viral is mainly a 10 to 15 second part of the song, the hook mainly. So to help illustrate this, I've got a visual aid. This is not a comprehensive trend on the data, but I sort of picked out songs from various decades and recorded the time to first chorus / hook of the songs. And you can sort of see that it's been going down, and you can sort of see 1960, 1990s, radio by 2010, 2017, streaming has occurred, and then there's been some very short songs, with the hook appearing right at the beginning in our current years. To understand what's happening today, I'm now going to talk about the radio. Radio stations preferred 3 to 4 minute songs because it was enough to engage listeners, and also these songs had outros that they could talk over. According to the Library of Congress, the preference of DJs to have songs like this that were easy for them, where they had just enough time to have space between their talking segments, while also not having the song be too long, led to the widespread use of the verse chorus song structure in the top 100, and the idea of songs having a radio edit. Elijah Wald music historian Elijah Wald notes that labels and musicians in this era were very aware of this and started trying to tailor their songs to the disc jockeys to try and get the song played more. Musicians have always adapted their music to the systems that they existed in, beyond just our current century. According to the Met, for example, Bach, produced all his music under the patronage system, where, all the pieces he made were commissioned by either the church or wealthy patrons, which meant that they were all either intended to be used in either a church service or in a formal event, i.e., which dictated the structure and actually the length of the pieces, because they had to fit for the specific event and not be too short or too long. Another good historical example is the rise of the 12-bar blues, which evolved out of working songs from African American communities. The standardized structure and progression made it easy to join in and also remember the music, as it was meant to be a participatory act. Some claim that the recent shift in songs becoming shorter is bad, but the argument mainly boils down to having the hook be sooner somehow makes the song less artistic. In my opinion, this is neither good nor bad, and it overlooks the history of how music has always been shaped by what's popular of the day, which is why it's pop music. And also, radio had the same effect on songs. When we look at music history, music has always adapted to the way people experience it. It's always easy to see and criticize change, but change is the only thing that stays the same, especially in music. music is not becoming worse, it's just becoming different.